What is going on, everybody? MasterZane here, back with another team building video, and this time we're going into week 7 of the LOL. We are currently 5-1. Pretty much could guarantee ourselves a playoff spot with a win this week. However, it is going to be a tough match because the guy we are playing, ZMan, is 6-0. So, excited to give you guys this team builder. Let's go over his team real quick. He has the Dragapult, Infernape, Tapu Koko, Umbreon, Mega Blastoise, Silvally, Regieleki, Whimsicott, Registeel, Crobat, Uxie, and Dugong. So as you can see, his team is mad fast. 142, 108, 130, 200, literally the fastest Pokemon in the game. 116, 130. 95. So he's got a very, very fast team. So we're going to try to counter that. He also, like I said, he has such a fast team, and he also has options with his team. He seems to be bringing a lot of different mons each week. He actually 6-0 swept with his Whimsicott one week. So we do have to be careful with just about anything. I don't think anything is off the table for him to bring. And also, Dragapult is something that I'm not as familiar with, but as you can see, is quite scary. So, anyways, let's get into our team. To start us off, we are bringing a Curse Leech Seed Ferrothorn, and this boy is completely specially defensive, running Gyro Ball and Power Whip. Biggest thing that I wanted to have out of Ferrothorn was the Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball is going to be 150 base power against over half of his mons. And it means it's going to hit so much harder too. And with the curse boosts, the attack going up and the speed going down, it's just going to be a lot better for us. Power Whip is here for Mega Blastoise. We cannot go toe-to-toe with Infernape though. The reason I have special defense is so that it walls Dragapult, and I think we can live maybe one flamethrower from an Infernape, but that's about it. So this is like last resort against Infernape. Tapu Koko does not do well against Ferrothorn. As I mentioned before, Mega Blastoise does not appreciate a Power Whip. It can hit us very hard with Aura Sphere. However, this is definitely not our only check to Mega Blastoise. So we have this. Also, Crobat can literally do nothing to us, which is super nice. So we have options to set up our Curse Leech Seed. So that's what we got rocking with Ferrothorn here. Our next mon is another grass type. We have our Megasceptile running a Dragon Dance set, similar to what we've run in weeks past. This time we've got Leaf Blade Outrage, running max attack, lot of HP and speed, just a tiny little bit here, but after a 1.5 speed boost, we can outspeed his entire team. Actually, that might be... It might not be able to outspeed Regieleki. Let me just make sure. Let me just see. Regieleki... Regieleki, if it's timid, it maxes out at 523, so that's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this does not quite outspeed that. We do outspeed it +1 if it is modest for whatever reason. Really, Regieleki, like, it really can't hit me for anything because really its only other coverage move is Ancient Power, and we're eating that up with Lightning Rod anyway. So with the +1 Dragon Dance, we can do a lot of damage to just about everything on his team, and we're also going to be able to outspeed pretty much all of his team as well. So that is our Megasceptile. Oh, I will say another thing with Megasceptile, it is pretty imperative that we do get a Dragon Dance set up, so we will have to be wary of what we can do that against. Moving on, we have Diancie, and once again, I am bringing somewhat of a meme Diancie. Just gonna say that, once again, so last week I told Moon that I was gonna bring Diancie. I told ZMan that I was going to bring Diancie against his team. So this time we're bringing a Stealth Rock Trick Room set. And Moonblast actually does decent against his team. He's got a fair amount of fairy weaknesses. So Moonblast does fairly well. This is just a completely defensive mon. Setting up Toxic, setting up Rocks. We can take a lot of hits. This thing is just going to be here to sponge a lot of hits and give us a little bit of momentum switching out of it. So that is our plan with Diancie. And as you can see, Trick Room is definitely there for Ferrothorn, there for Grimmsnarl, and for Wheezing. So these two mons, definitely not, but we do have that Trick Room option, which I think I probably will utilize. Next up, we have our Choice Scarf Urshifu running U-Turn, Surging Strikes, Close Combat, and Ice Punch, running enough speed to outspeed Dragapult. In no circumstance are we ever able to outspeed Regieleki, so just have to be careful around that. In regards to the set, this thing does a lot against pretty much everything on his team. Ice Punch does hit the Dragapult for decent damage. Am I running Jolly? No. I'm running Adamant. Yes, I'm running Adamant. Glad I caught that. So yeah, this one is pretty much like late game cleanup type stuff, like it has been in the past weeks. Obviously running Choice Scarf over Choice Band this week because he is such a fast team, and Choice Band is really not going to do a whole lot against this team because we're just going to get hit hard by something and then not be able to fire back. So running all the pretty much standard Urshifu set. So we'll see how that works out for us this week. Moving on, we've got our Wheezing running dual status, Protect Sludge Bomb. Once again, another specially defensive mon. This thing takes physical hits very well, so we wanted to make sure that we could take the special hits, especially from Uxie and Infernape. Those are the biggest things that are that could be problematic to our team. Uxie is definitely an interesting one. He could run a support Uxie, but if he does run a offensive Uxie, then we do need to be prepared for that as well. So that's for this. Will-O-Wisp Toxic, I have the option to click both, and nothing on his team appreciates either of them. So that's kind of the plan with Wheezing, sitting on the field, getting a lot of Black Sludge recovery, protect, a little bit of stall. If we can get Leech Seed set up on something and go into Wheezing, that's going to be even better for us. So that's the plan for Wheezing. And finally, we have an Assault Vest Grimmsnarl, running Fake Out, Play Rough, Power Up Punch, and Power Whip. So running a lot of special defense. He's got a very specially oriented team. So as you can see, obviously Ferrothorn is specially defensive, Wheezing specially defensive, and the Grimmsnarl is. And then Diancie is just straight up defensive. Running Frisk, because we obviously don't need Prankster because we don't have any status moves. Pickpocket doesn't seem to be too good for us, so we are running Frisk, so we do get that information, that sweet, sweet information from whatever we switch into. But anyway, that is our team for this week, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys very soon. We are having our battle very shortly, so hope you guys stay safe out there. Peace.